Hello and welcome from the St Jakob Park, the home of FC Basel. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would think Lucas Moura. Once he gets into his dribbling stride, he's almost unstoppable. Close control at speed makes tackling him extremely tricky, and steering him into a congested midfield doesn't always stop him.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well played, he saw that coming. Has gone out. Isco looks to slip it through. Looks like a good ball through. Gervinho with the delivery. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Lewandowski tries running with the ball at his feet. Taxidis. It's a long forward pass. Taxidis! He's come loose.
Oh, this has proven to be a really bright start, but they can improve on their work in and around the opposition's box if they want to turn it into something more beneficial.
Isco. He'll try from distance. He's got away with one there.
It's been such a promising start. These early attempts have really set the tone for this game. That's how you approach it.
Quarter of an hour played. No goals as yet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Luis Gustavo. Mathieu. Jagielka with the ball through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
And it's Roberto Carlos. It's a loose ball. And the defence can get it clear. Felipe Melo. Jagielka gets into the right position to intercept. Referee's given a throw. With a delicate ball. It's Lewandowski! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Early ball. Figo. Jagielka cuts it out. Isco tries a through ball. Lovely feet. It's a good-looking cross. Can he shoot? Figo does well to read it and intercepts. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Remy. Lyon cannot keep hold of the ball. Tries lifting it over. Luis Gustavo does well there. Alert. Mathieu. Passes it through.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Up for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Felipe Melo, pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Lewandowski gets through on his own. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Referee's got a decision to make here. Oh, there's his decision. He's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. This to go one up. And he's buried it. 1-0. That's as calm as you like.
You could feel the tension as he stepped up to take that, but it didn't bother him, and he tucked it away perfectly.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
There's no flag. Oh, surely that deserved better.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Lewandowski. Felipe Melo. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Gervinho goes on a charge down the left. Oh, great run, magical! There's the whistle for half-time. Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Start of another 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Benatia did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And he's there to make a great save.
I thought he was magnificent then, he had no right to get anywhere near that. What a save.
Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Figo positions himself well and cuts it out. Looks to slip it through. A chance! He's away! It's gone a long way up and away. Boots it upfield. Lucas Moura. Gervinho. Tries a through ball. A real chance to break. Another piece of really good defending. And it's Remy. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He goes long. Lewandowski. Lewandowski has a goal! That is terrific from Lewandowski! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Gervinho. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Isco. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Roberto Carlos. Chip through. He's through on goal. They are running riot. And surely that settles it. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Lewandowski showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, that's the kind of break that can do a lot of damage. It just lacked the finish to be a great counter-attacking strike. It was so direct.
Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Lewandowski. And it's Figo. Figo looking for options. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Lewandowski brings the ball forward. Roberto Carlos. Lucas Moura. Figo. Lucas Moura passes it through. Fine defending there. Taxidis. Ashley Williams. And it's Taxidis. Now it's Lewandowski. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos has a goal! Coad with the ball through. Remy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He's made sure that that won't get through.
If the support had come quicker, that wouldn't have broken down.
Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Sanchez. Roberto Carlos. Tatsidis. Done very well to intervene. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. 4 added minutes on the board. Lucas Moura. Remy has been found. He's off on a marauding run. What a save! Terrific reactions. Oh, terrific save. Remy! Tries a through ball. Oh, good interception. It's Lewandowski! He's scored! Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when...
And time is up. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did, really, in affecting that.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre-forward with his back to goal as I've seen. He can turn and roll defenders for fun. And once facing his target, he has all the finishing skills that you could require.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. It's Lewandowski!
Just as well the defender was on hand to mop up the loose ball.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Benatia. Well positioned to make that interception. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Oscar. Douglas Costa. Kane has been given offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looks to slip it through. Tachinis! It's there! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Will be a throw-in. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Crescito doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Another piece of really good defending. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
It's a loose ball. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Fine defending there. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Roberto Carlos. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Fine defending there. It's Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Oh, look, I don't need to tell you that that is not a good area to lose possession in, and should it be repeated, I think there's a real chance that the next time they're going to be punished for it.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's definitely a player who looks like he can make something happen every time he's on the ball. He's just full of belief and energy.
Another piece of really good defending. Lewandowski! Oh, bang on target. There he is, making his presence felt.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Aurier looking for options. Good idea, just poorly executed. Lewandowski. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Roberto Carlos with a beautifully timed run. And it's Sanchez. Podolski. Passes it through. Now it's Kane. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Thiago Motta has given away a free kick. Jagielka. Douglas Costa. And it's Robin. Kane gets through on his own. Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Kane just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
There's the end of the first half. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Benatia. Aim forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Lewandowski. It's Roberto Carlos! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Well played, he saw that coming. Robin. Crescito. Maggio tries the route one option. This needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Ball's out on the left now. Tries to dink it in. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Now it's Tatsidis. Podolski. What a throw in. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Jagielka gets it back. Thiago Motta tries a through ball. Jagielka. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
It's always going to be the keepers. Douglas Costa brings the ball forward. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. It's a long forward pass. Podolski going full steam ahead down the left flank. Thiago Motta hurtles into the tackle. Kane is on the back foot, looking to force his way through. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Just about up to 75 minutes. Douglas Costa. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Now it's Lewandowski. That'll be a corner. It's Lewandowski! And somehow he managed to miss it.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Maggio. He's coming on the right now. What's on? Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Yes, and what a battle this has been. Neither is showing any sign of backing off. It's a tribute to wonderful attitude to put everything they've got into attempting to gain that vital edge.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He goes long. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, time is running out. They need to start pushing forward.
Trying to get there. Oscar. Podolski tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lewandowski. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That's not going to make it. Aimed long and direct. Lewandowski. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, both sides did start playing for a draw towards the end, but it was all very disappointing. For me, not much of a spectacle for these supporters.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Roberto Carlos. And that's a throw-in. Robben was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lewandowski. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Oscar. Needed a better pass there. And it's Podolski. Robben. A chance! Fished it away. Size all around the ground. Horrible miss. It's come loose. Pumps it forwards. Lewandowski, and he's through on goal. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it's a bit far out, but you never know. He might just make something of this.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And that's a goal kick. Tatsidis. Podolski. And it's Robben. Sanchez gets good distance on it. Lewandowski. Oscar hoops it upfield. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Meho pumps it upfield. Mattel with a good steal, well played. And it's Robben. Lewandowski. Podolski. And it's Lewandowski. Now the pass. The referee's awarded a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Gets it back. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Kane!
Well, that was a really open one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Robben pumps it into the area. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
And it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Floats one over. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. He's on the move, and he's going to have to go it alone. Ball's loose, who's getting there? There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, it's all about nerve and bottle now for these penalty takers. They've just got to pick their spot and not change their mind.
OK, get set, we have penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. Robin will go first. Oh, he saved it!
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Lewandowski next in line, and here he is.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So this one to restore parity. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Roberto Carlos will take their second. And he puts it away.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
From one behind. Oh, he's blazed it over the bar.
Well, what a miss. He's blasted it straight over the bar.
The third man in the queue. No, he hasn't scored.
Oh, the pressure was immense for him to win it with that one, but his nerves have got the better of him and he's missed it.
Oh, he cannot score. So can he be the hero? That's won it! Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win, compelling and cruel, but they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top.